Welcome to month 7 of this Olympic lifting series. There's been a few interesting things I've noticed over this month. One being that my ankle flexibility has significantly improved thanks to lifting, and I think it's particularly from the squats. And what's really cool about that is I've actually noticed in gymnastics, my tumbling, my ankles feel a lot stronger and a lot more comfortable. I actually sprained my ankle about 2 years ago very badly, and ever since then, anytime I would under-rotate a flip, my ankle would really hurt, and sometimes I had to stop, so it was quite bad. I did do a little bit of rehab and stuff like that. It sort of helped, but it still felt painful. However, after doing this lifting, it's felt very comfortable. So it can help you in so many sports. In gymnastics, it's definitely helping with my tumbling. To address the issue that I first raised when starting lifting, would getting stronger legs and heavier legs affect my ring strength and make it, not make it weaker, but make it more difficult for me to do things on the rings because I weigh a little bit more. And I'm very happy to say that that's a misconception. I'm stronger than I've ever been on the rings, even though I'm also the heaviest that I've ever been. I weigh 78 kilos now, approximately. My legs are definitely getting bigger, but I haven't felt this strong ever on the rings. I've been finding that having the stronger legs, also the back and that kind of thing from the lifting, that's really making me feel more solid overall and more comfortable. And on the rings, it's comp season now, so I've been performing routines for competitions, and just 2 weeks ago, I think, or last week, I did a really solid routine, the best I've ever done, with new strength skills like kip to cross and back kip to handstand, which I haven't actually competed before. I can now do them and I can put them into a routine along with many other skills, so that's very satisfying. I'm really pumped for the next comp, and I'm really hoping I'm going to dominate. About that as well, so it is now competition season for gymnastics in Australia for my level. And so I had a competition. It was in the middle of the month, and it did obviously slightly affect my lifting training. 2 days before the comp, I didn't do lifting because obviously I wanted to be very fresh for the comp. And the day of the comp was also the day I would normally do lifting. So that was 2 sessions that I missed, and I only trained lifting 3 times a week. So that's a significant amount of training to miss. If I was really wanting to be the best lifter in the world, I'm sure I would train lifting more than 3 times a week. But at the moment, because I train gymnastics 5 or 6 times a week, and I train bodyweight strength every second day, 3 times a week for lifting is good. Over this month as well, I've started tracking every exercise from every workout and the weight that I'm doing on each exercise. So I may start posting the exercises and the weights I was doing for every session, maybe in a document or putting them somewhere in this video. If you guys have ideas of what you'd like to see, just let me know. Also, over this month, I have set some goals finally. I now feel like I'm getting to the point where I understand enough about lifting to have an educated guess at what I want to achieve in a year. Still, I'm definitely not that confident about it. Like in the Stronger Bodyweight workout series, you see we had 6 weeks to achieve 7 skills, and I won't give anything away, but I think you can see that I had a pretty good idea of where I was at, and that I could probably just get some of those goals in 6 weeks. With these lifting goals, obviously I consulted some experts to get an understanding of what they think I'd achieve. Keep in mind that we've just come to the end of February, so I have about 10 months to achieve this. First I asked Tyson, and he said he thinks I'll get a 100 kilo clean and jerk and an 80 kilo snatch. So that's what I set my goal at. So by the end of this year, I'm hoping to clean and jerk at least 100 kilos and snatch at least 80 kilos. So we'll see. Anyway, interestingly as well, Ricky, my coach, he estimated my clean and jerk at 90 kilos and a snatch of 70. So I thought, dang, that's even lower than Tyson's prediction, and I think that'll be really easy to achieve. So I hope you guys are learning a lot from this series. If you have any questions about my training, or if you have things you'd like me to include, perhaps more information about the thickness of my legs, I don't know, my weight, let me know in the comments below, and I'll definitely try and incorporate that into the next episode so that you guys get more out of it. Stay tuned, fellas. This month, my coach Ricky gave some insights into the current areas we're focusing on for both my snatch and clean and jerk.
Lachlan is doing a 55 kilo snatch. Lachlan has to be faster pulling, getting under faster, not jumping, and not bouncing, closer as well. So just three things, it has to be faster and quick. Shoulders has to be always. Not too much jumping. Nice and close. Speed to get on faster. Up his chest. A little bit slow. Hips need to get thumb down. Up his chest. Yeah, up his chest, shoulders over. Up all the way to the hips and crush it and pull yourself up faster. Need to get it closer to you. Hold it. Not much explosive, huh? Yeah, all muscles. Lockie is doing cleans off the floor. He's got mistakes like not throwing feet hard enough. And he's got to work on his pulling under faster and nice and close. And elbows has to be faster as well. And catching position, not bound shooting. Has to be straight.
In this set, you can hear Ricky constantly giving me prompts on form. It really shows how complex these seemingly simple movements are.
Start with shoulders low. Knees back tap, down. Equal, throw the feet faster. That's good. Catch it, you hold it there, feel it, the bottom board push. Good, hold it, and up. Same thing, normal. Feet didn't go fast enough. Okay, back touch, chest up, shoulders over a bit. As soon as you take your shoulders backwards, you hit your knee. Yeah.
This set was a couple of days later, and you can notice that my form is slowly starting to improve.
Come on, speed. Knees back tap. Throw the feet. Wasabi. Yep.
Here's another set from a week later. Again, you can notice the clean is starting to become more natural and efficient. What really helped make the clean more natural and efficient for me was thinking of the clean pull for the first half of the clean. After completing the pull, I then thought about going into the front squat position. I've really been enjoying these behind the head wide grip presses, as it seems to target my rear deltoids in a way that I haven't felt before. My shoulders also feel quite weak and vulnerable in this position, so I appreciate the opportunity to strengthen them in a safe way. Here I attempted a snatch strict press of 60 kilos for a new personal best.
Push, push, push. Push, push. Straight, come on.
This might seem funny to some, but I found it quite satisfying to clean the weight up to start a set from the rack position. Doing strict press with this closer grip feels a lot more comfortable on my shoulders. I also enjoy this as it will translate really well into handstand push-ups. This was my first time using a weight belt. Ricky was explaining where it should sit and how tight it should be. I'm somewhat reluctant to use external aids, such as a weight belt and knee sleeves, as I don't want to become dependent on them. But as Ricky recommended I use it for this set, I thought I'd try it out. I did feel the belt helped keep the midsection compressed, though I do intend on staying au naturel in the future. I like my women au naturel, and I like my Olympic lifting au naturel. I was very happy with this set of 100 kilos for 3 reps. I only achieved a 101 kilo back squat 2 months ago, so I think this is pretty good progress. Unfortunately, Ricky did have to spot the last rep.
That's the last one, really?
So he's playing.
Yeah, he does this one.
I've been enjoying clean pulls this month. I haven't done them all that much before, but do think it's going to be very beneficial in improving my cleans. I've got a really good poker face, so it's hard to tell by watching the footage, but these sets were extremely tough. Each set was very difficult with my lower back burning. I was really focusing on trying to keep my chest up, though clearly I could start with my butt lower to keep my chest up even more. I found these sets quite exciting, as it's the same weight as my end of year goal for the snatch. I haven't gone heavy on a clean deadlift in a while, so here's one just 5 kilos shy of my personal best of 130 kilos. It didn't feel too heavy, and I probably could have gone heavier, but I wasn't maxing out today. I hope you enjoyed month 7. I'm starting to snatch consistently heavier weights, and the form for both lifts continues to improve. If you want to be the first notified when new episodes come out, be sure to hit that subscribe button. Stay tuned for next month, where my snatch is the best it's ever been. My cleans improve, I do some big weights, and I even shake my hands around. To find out why, be sure to check out month 8.